Just the poor mic. Oh no, now it works. Okay, now the microphone works. Uh, yeah, it's raining. It's May, year 12 of this map, but I've been taking all the I've been moving all the weed. I've been sleeping 1 month and been fertilizing this grass field, two grass fields. So I use a lot of TMR, about 90 to 100,000 liter a day. I have between 300 and 400 cows. Trying to 346 now. I'm trying to get around 300, but I have now this is they have calf uh, when they get the calf. So I raise them up, feed them and raise them up. So this is cows that I have. My older cows are giving birth to on the farm. So I haven't buy anything. So this is so when they get older, then I get two of these like 200 milking cows. Then when these get 12 months, so to speak, 12 to 13 months, I sell these cows or give them to butcher for slaughter and making meat of them. I have a slaughter house and meat production uh, that I've been buying for 1.1 million. So it have to pay off. Have to keep the butcher and the slaughterhouse busy. So what I do is I don't sell them right now. I give them for slaughter to the my big slaughterhouse to the butcher and the production of meat. So it gives me a little bit more money than just selling the cows. But I'm selling them because uh, it's damn much food, and you know if you look at what they eat here, they eat nine. This eat, in this now eat 90,000 liter a day, 1,290,000. But I normally have yeah between 300 and 400. So it's I need to produce a lot of TMR, but I cut the grass, pick it up with a forest wagon, and give it to my hay and silage production here. This is my facility for doing that. You can't do baling. It's 500,000 bales coming in with hay and silage every year, and it's too boring to do the baling for like takes so long time. So I use this production. You see here, I have now no grass left. All the grass that I took in from April is already been made hay and silage of. So I have that, and then I take it out here and bring it over here. This is my TMR. and it's missing materially right now. It's missing silage because I have a little bit hay, but no silage. But yeah, I need to fill it up. It's straw. It needs straw, hay, silage, and mineral feed. So mineral feed is what I need to add to and straw, and then it produces TMR. And when that is finished with the TMR, I take this out there and I put it in here. This is my distribution silo. So this silo can distribute straw and TMR to the animal pens, animal barns, like this, for example. So I don't need to do that multiple times all the time. So it fills up with these pallets and get fed from that. So as you can see, my straw is 50,000 out of 50, and my food is 150 out of 150. That is because the distribution system always fill it up. And so I need to take the manure out here. Next month in June, I'm gonna sell the soybeans. Uh, and I think the oat is finished too. No, it's in July. In June, I sell soybeans. It's dried soybeans, so There it is. So I get way better. 1,000, like 400, 1,500, 2,200. For soybeans standalone, I get 1,004. So I got around 600 to 800 more. But it takes 10% to get them. So you can say I will have 10% more if I in volume. Right, soybeans. I had 181,000. It was 200,000 from the beginning. So that's 3,400. That's not the max price in my word. January, it's okay. It says in June here. I don't know why it says January when it is June. Definitely June, not January. Pick up some of the volume in the first house and cheat a bit with that. go down and take care of the meat from the water and bring it over to the main production. Always something to do on this farm. Here for some. There's where my cow's gonna be waiting for slaughter. They not got any hay in them. 48,000 doesn't look like they get any food. Okay. Bacon. This is the beef X. What I'm gonna do is cover them. When you load them into the truck have cooling system. Oh shit. get from leather? How much is it? 400 liter leather. You got from leather. There it is. 3,000. Okay. Load this one in. So it's protected from the wind and weather. I don't understand why it doesn't have a roof here. Would it not protect the... I don't know, maybe it does. Doesn't look good. I'm running into this. I have the truck here. Good enough up. Lots of pork. Meat mix. Well, it's all on distribution. Who's gonna source it? Oh, fucking, I have a lot. Beef doing meat mix. Mill line, okay. Shit, went a mess. Why does it always get a mess? I don't know. It's been selling. some signs there. Flag, I like that. Okay, didn't work out. Sell 12,000, that's a lot. Production of meat. But instead of selling the animals, I don't know how much profit I make from doing this, but sure, and the meat production that cost me 1.1 million. So I'm paying like 10,000 every month for that. This was probably around 2-3 months selling production of food. So it's probably 20,000-30,000 there in payment on the loan, and then the value of the animal is around 1,500 each. Pigs are a little bit less, 1,400, 13 and 1,400. But it's a lot of animals. Probably around 60 pigs, or at least 30 pigs and cattle. Place. This map is very beautiful overall. There's my neighbor going there over there. But this is a beautiful place. He runs a little family mill, so all of this is the bachelor, the primary bachelor who cuts everything up in meat, and the other building there is the meat production. And I get the meat out here from the bachelor, from the slaughter, and move it over here. shift over here, and they produce food in here. It's just one. It's doing 4 different kind of food. This is, yeah, this all this batch is the same. And here is where I should have the animals waiting for slaughter. My plan. We'll see. Put some straw in. And, I did put food in and everything. Water. We'll see. Tighter. It's always mess up when I'm loading this truck. I don't know why. It's something with the truck too. And I don't know why it is like this. Maybe it is because of belt that the straps on. Fuck it up, I don't know. Need to change the settings on the auto load, I guess, or the universal auto load. You can do that, but I don't have a shop down here, so I can go up and do that where I have the shop. And take that off, and then I manually have to strap the pallets. Maybe that is the problem. Strapping is too fast and it messes up the loading. Workshops here that I'm using, so because I have an advanced maintenance mod, so I need to do the service and repairing in the shop, and it takes hours to do it, sometimes over the night, and the shop is closed at night, so it's only open from early morning to a little bit to the evening, so it doesn't work at night, so that makes everything. Let's see, the auto load. Here's the problem, I think. Automatic tension belt. I think that is the problem. Try that and see what's happening. Try to unload and load it again and see. doesn't work any better. Just fucked up anyway. Holy shit. It still put the straps on. No, if it was because of the pallets was already in a mess, I don't know. But we'll see that now. Well, mess up anyway. The fuck. Why is it strapping? I don't have the automatic strapping on. I'll do that this. The workshop again, see if I can change the loading area. Some auto loading. Loading positions down a trailer type standard, bale trailer, log trailer, box trailer. Okay, that gonna make a difference? I don't know. Automatic tension belt is off, so yeah, I really don't know. I can't see the loading. It is. I change this. Is it maybe too high? I don't know. How do you change it? Hmm. trailer. Unloading position. Okay. I don't know. It's fucking up my loading. That's for sure. I maybe have to get another truck. Do stack, gonna do layer, see what's happened. Messed up anyway, in the middle. Definitely something wrong here. Take a flatbed standard. See if I can if I have an open, don't have the box trailer. That helps. Had that before, but you know, trying to be a little bit more realistic and have a box trailer with the cooling system up here. It's more realistic, but we do it like this and see what's happening. This works better. Yeah, definitely seems better. It's the box mess things up. So now it doesn't have as many straps as normal, but it still has straps. Even if I turn the automatic straps on and off, the only difference is that it has less straps, but it's still strapping. Starting getting a lot. These are the modded pallets with the meat, so I don't know. Oh, tension belt is on. Okay. 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 I don't know. It is what it is. This box is starting getting live. What the fuck is happening? fence down here. Oh, it's really nothing to see. Okay. Let's go and sell this and pay back 1 million in debt that I have. I have a lot of debt, and you can see I have I borrowed 5.7 million, but I have 3.6 left to pay back. And this is what I pay for the butcher and the food production only. This is the forest I've been buying that I work a little bit with in the winter. This is the farm that I bought when I started the map. This is fields that I've been buying. Some of them are paid cash, but this is my starting when I started, more or less, buying lots of field. And this is money that I've been borrowing from buying vehicles and gear, tools. And I had 3 million there. I paid off 1 million. So it was free 1 million here. I bought 1 million 3 times. And this is the latest. This is the investment over here. All these buildings. These 2 buildings. The little barn here is not included. That was only a cheap barn for temporary holding the cattle to get into slaughter. This is the market I built up. My first market, sales market. The one I'm going to now is the second one. I don't like to have the sell place directly at the farm. It's not realistic, so to speak. You just load up and go 10, 50 meters and then you sell it on your farm. It's not realistic, in my opinion. Shit, come to car. Five again. Nice. Hope it pays off with all these. have this truck for selling beams, and I'm having a small sawmill on my yard up there, so I can go and sell my beams. But I also have a trailer for that, so it's a little bit bigger. What I have now in storage because it's just kind of so it's empty. Bacon is empty, so I go to turn that into distribution mode. Then it stays inside the building. So if I want beef cuts out like this, pallets, meat mix, 5 pallets, and gourmet line doesn't. It's just 1 pallet. Doesn't give much gourmet line. This is the cattle's. So when I want it out to load it up, I change that to storage. Then they they pop out, and I don't get the mix of everything. The different pallets, bacon are in other pallets, and so on. Keep it in the building, so I'm gonna load it. And the food from the main bachelors from the slaughter ends up in this pallets. Then I move them over to the food processing factory. I can use, I can do that by distribution, of course. It costs money to do that in base game, and it costs distribution costs quite a lot. But as long as I'm feeling that it's not hard work, I wait till they get like 4 pallets here at least. So I bring 4 pallets at a time in the tractor. They're quite heavy. It doesn't. I have this liftable pallets mod, but it doesn't affect this type of pallets. So I use, turn it off now, super strength because I have this is a PC and I can use PC mod. So I need to fill this up with cows waiting for slaughter. But they should have a little bit straw. That's a bit nice for them to have. And I don't have much straw right now, so then I have to buy the straw. I go in here, I can see the straw is, yeah, 3,400 liter. It's nothing. And I don't want any manure from these guys, so I don't even know if I'm gonna have straw or not. This one is messing up because it's gravel and it's not like this. So I guess I need to fix that because this is the asphalt crack, I guess. It should be the same like this. I don't know why it's not, but yeah. Next month in June, I'm gonna sell all my dried soybeans. That's in my dryer over here. This is exact copy of the real one in US. The Millennium Farmer in YouTube. It's a real farmer. This is exact copy of his dryer. It's a big one, but yeah. I like to dry my grain because big farmers do that normally. Not everyone, but you get better paid. You get the right moisture on your grain, and you get better paid. Dry your grain, get better paid. That's also in this map and in the mod, so to speak. Get a little bit more paid. I'm gonna snitch some straw from the TMR and give to the cows. Cheating a little bit with this bucket. It takes 30,000 liters, so I'm gonna take 30,000 liters from TMR machine factory because it has a lot. Here's my other dryer. I dry my oats there. It runs on methane gas that I get from the PGA. Perfect. I get methane gas from the PGA and produce a little bit of electricity, and all of that is on the manure. The slurry I use in the field or selling if I get too much. So yep, good. That's good. It's gonna work or not? I don't know. But get straw in here. Yeah. Gets a little bit nicer. Bring in the cows. I have a mod that I can move animals between pens or barns, so it's easy. I don't need to. I can also change 21,000. Why 25,000? Make it 30 then. I'm already down, and with this one, I'm gonna pick up some manure from the horses because I have a lot of manure. This horse barn, is giving manure if you give them straw, which I do. Uh, they have way too little straw, but yeah, I don't get new straw before July when I do the oats, and I get straw. I screwed up. I was activating the straw distribution. I had the straw was activated on the BGA, so it took a lot of straw from it. So that's why my straw is not good enough for a whole year. In July, I cut the oat, and then I got new straw. I'm gonna fill up the rest here. Bucket is full. I didn't see how much food I have in here. I have food in my silo. I eat corn, 50,000, 49,000, so they're good. And I have corn in the silo, so I'm good. But I have two fields of corn that I mash together, and that I use 100% for pig food. Place the manure in the silo here, and that distribute the manure down to the BJ. So I don't need to think about that. It's a lot of going back and forth and doing a lot of things on this farm. It's like a million things to do every day, and I cut some of them off by using distribution rods like this. Going in this barn. Yeah, it is. So I have 57,000 liter of manure in here now in the silo. Then in the BGA should be like 100% full. Some kind of, yeah, it is almost. It takes 100,000, it's 98. So that will run over the night. Digestive I use is for free. It's a byproduct I get from the BGA. Whatever you do, you get digestive byproduct. So, and the methane gas I'm storing and using for my dryer. And I get a lot of methane gas because I put the straw in. I have to use the straw, but it was giving me a lot of methane gas. So I'm going to start up. dry oat methane gas, this one. Activate that, and it had to be activated for the biogas to uh, distribute the methane gas up to here. So it will distribute the methane gas up here. My trailer doesn't take methane gas, my tanker, so you can buy a special tanker for it, but it happens once a year I do it, so yeah, I'll pay for the distribution. So in June next month, we're gonna sell the dry soybeans, and that's gonna be a lot, 180,000 liters. But I have a big trailer for that, a double. This is a base king double one, but this takes more volume. Oh, I'm gonna run out of straw. It's gonna be empty when it's gonna. This one is gonna distribute the rest of it over here. Maybe should take it to the pigs. I don't know. Do the pigs have? The pigs have straw, so they are good. It's the horses who doesn't have. This pen, calf bar pen have straw, 30,000 liters, so they're good. The horses is not having a lot. This one have. This is the one who doesn't have. The first one have zero, so I should take straw and go down to the horses, but do that. Horses have non-straw. Now take care of your animals, see that they're happy. Fill up a little bit more on this one. The other one to the right there is empty. It's not in production or on anything. The horses some straw. The barns. These are waiting for slaughter. They are just waiting for. I grew them up from babies on the field. They eat grass on the field. So in 1 year they get. This is 12 months old. So I moved them up here after 12 months. They have been going on the field for a whole year, eating grass from the field. I'm going to use half of this or something like that. So it's coming back nice. Use for the other one too. Selling the horses once a year. There's free pasture with horses. So 2 barns and 1 open pasture. And every 3 years I'm selling one of these 16. One of these 3. So there are 16 horses I'm selling every 3 years when they get like 36 months. So I always have them in different age because newborn, and then it's between newborn and 36-month old, and then the 36 years old I'm selling and buy newborn. So it goes. That's how it goes. And I raise them up. I have a mod that I pay for every month. They clean the horses, keep them healthy. You see, fitness, clearness, everything is 100%. I don't know how much it cost me. It goes on I can't say exactly how much it is, but they charged me for it. Good to have. You want to take a ride on horses? I do it from time to time, but this farm has become so much hard work, actually, so I don't have the same time for it anymore. I don't have any oat left, empty. I only have corn. The corn is for the pigs. I can actually take a bucket of corn and give to the pigs when I'm here. So I can be a little bit more efficient. I eat around 10,000 liters a day, pigs. So this is the hay I make for alfalfa, and that's for the horses. That's their main food. The oat is one of the things they need. They don't die if you don't give them oat, but they will die if you don't give them hay. And I give them oat because that's very realistic. Give the horse oat, so that's what I give them. I've been working as a farmhand in real life, so yeah, take care of a little bit of the animals. Even if I don't need to do everything, I do it sometimes. Sometimes I skip things because I don't think it's fun to do or it's unrealistic. You can see up there to the right, I had this farm for 12 years now. This is my small BGA. It's a farmer's BGA. And it's also very realistic. You put you farm a bee product in here, like manure, slurry, and you can do shop as well, but it gives you, as a biogas it gives you gas. In this case, methane gas. But it also produces electricity that that I automatically, so to speak, sell every month. I can, you can actually store it, but in real life you can't store electricity, can you? So every hour it sells for you. In real life, you have to use your electricity when you have it. You cannot say if you don't have battery packs in. You don't save electricity in battery packs and sell them up to the grid. If you're going to sell your electricity to the main grid, you sell it directly, or they buy it when you have it. Storage electricity in batteries packs. You store it for your own use. There is some small solar cells on this farm, but very small. I don't buy solar cells on my facilities because I don't do it, and because I'm doing hard economy, and hard economy it should be hard, it should be tough. As you can see, I still have a debt on after 12 years. I can't even get up there. Yeah, I still have a debt of 3.6 million after 12 years. And you know, and yeah, I don't think there is a farmer, not this size, so to speak, farmer with 300 milk cows and cattle, pig, quite a big pig farm as well, 360 pigs. It's not super big, but it's over the average. And I don't think there is any farm in this size who doesn't have a debt, who doesn't have a bank loan, stuff like that. When I started this farm, I started from zero. I didn't get 1 million to start with or anything. I didn't buy the farm with a loan. That's the 500 and yeah, almost 600,000 that I have a debt, still have a debt on. I'm paying, still paying on it. But the debt right now is 285. So I paid off half of it. So I'm still paying on the farm 5,400 every month. And this forest, who is about 35,000 a year, something. I need to produce wood beams to pay that in, and all the machineries, the harvest, the Ponce harvester did cost a lot of money. So that's a 500,000 in tools and gears that I have in the forest, at least. I don't think a 500,000 is enough. So that needs to be paid off. I do that with beams here. Produce here. I get my logs, my timber in here, and it starts making beams. I only do beams. I don't think it's necessary to do anything else. Then I load this up on the trailer and I go and sell them. I don't have any material right now because it's been used all the woods that I've been cutting. But I still have 26,000 liters of beam. That's 26 pallets. So I have more than one load right now, but I don't have the time to get it there. And I should go to the forest and cut more trees, and I'll use this tractor and crane to pick it up and bring it over here. This is actually a farmer buying station. It's only have the basic things that you need on the farm, but it comes with a discount on 10% and like a bulk buyer, and you can buy that from the base game. If you buy this silos and containers and you fill them up, you also get a discount. But yeah, I'm using I buy seed and fertilizer. That's what I buy from them. Instead of have multiple containers, I use a buy station. So I pay for it when I need it. It's also a small buy station for. I used it for diesel because I couldn't buy diesel. I don't know what's wrong, but I have a diesel tank up there that you're gonna fill up with, and you pay for it when you fill it up. But it didn't work out on the mod. I don't know, mod is broken or so. This one I can't fill up. Doesn't work. Don't ask me why. So I need to go take the trailer here or another trailer, and I buy the diesel from here. This is a multi kind of truck buying station. They have diesel, so I can buy the diesel there. So that's why I have it. Then I fill up the tanker here. So right now I have 4,600 liters. So I need to fill it up now and then. This is blue ad blue, and I'm a little bit surprised that the the Giant and the Farming Simulator doesn't have AdBlow to everything on every machine there is, because there isn't any machine in the world after like 1985 or something like that, 1990. It doesn't have AdBlow. That's all machineries, forest machineries, tractors, everything have to have an AdBlow, uh, except the diesel, because AdBlow is doing the exhaust getting more cleaner, and they force every farmer to use it. Every tractor that sells have to have it. Every machinery, everything needs. You don't need only diesel. You need you need AdBlue as well. So I have an AdBlue mod, and every tractor have AdBlue plus. You can see there AdBlue on the left, and then it's the diesel to the right. And I have it on high consumption, both the diesel and AdBlue. So I think the base game is a little bit unrealistic. Yeah. Everything I do is very expensive. The celery from my AI is way more expensive. I have a mod, makes it triple more expensive than base game, because the base game price for AI is not realistic at all. It costs like $10 an hour. You don't rent a guy for $10 an hour. My guys cost $40 an hour, so it's no, 4 times more. That's more realistic, because they're gonna pay taxes, or you're gonna pay taxes and they're gonna pay taxes on it and all that stuff. So if you pay taxes on $10 and company taxes and salary taxes on $10, you get fucking nothing left. $3, $3.50. No one works for $3.50 an hour. It's so I have a mod for that. It costs me more. The maintenance and service on the tractors cost way more. Instead of 300-400 doing a click on the service or $1,000, I pay $3,000-$6,000 every time I do service, oil change and everything like that. That's every 10 hours. This is a new one, and I use premium, and then I get 12.5 hours. But on old ones, I get 10 hours. On the combine, the harvester, I get 7.5 hours. This one, I get 10 hours. And I have used 6.9 hours there. You can see that service interval, 6.9 out of 10 hours. Then I need to put it into service again and pay like, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6,000. I don't know exactly how much it is. This one is used 6.4 hours. So then I need to put them in. So I can't repair them as base game repair them. It doesn't work. I can repair the gear, the tools, but not the tractors. This is my stone picker, and here is where I sell the stone. I have actually downloaded a lime mod to crush the stones and make lime of it, but it was quite expensive, $100,000, and lime is very cheap. And I use lime you put it on every 3 years, no matter what you have. Precision farming or not, it's about every 3 years. I don't use precision farming because it mess things up, and you don't get any environment points for using slurry or manure or stuff like that. That's crazy because precision farming should be good for the environment, but good for the environment is of course using organic, like slurry and manure, but they have missed that totally. And the maps get kind of rainbow colored when you're fertilizing it. It looks like shit on the map. And you can walk on a field and says, "Oh, this is bad, very bad." And then you go into the map and checking and it says, "Oh, it's good." So they that mod precision farming doesn't work very well. It costs way less to do fertilizing and herbicide for weed and all that stuff if you buy the extra gear and put on the mirrors and stuff like that. But uh, you can use a mod that using less fertilizer and sprayers and all that stuff, because herbicide, if you put all the add-ons to that in precision farming, it uses 10% of the base game. So it's kind of unrealistic. If you spray the field, you spray the field, you know. You don't look for weeds sticking up from the ground here and there. It's not realistic. So I don't use precision farming. I'm spraying everything, and I use it with 50% of the full base game. So I use 50% instead of only using 10 in the precision farming because I'm spraying the whole field. There's no weed here because I sprayed it before it started growing, so there's no weed here. This is my oat, and it's level 3 out of 5, so in 2 months time the oat will be ready to harvest. And I get my straw. Here is where if I have some extra grass, I put it in here, give it to the animals. So it doesn't need TMR, for example. The animals are as happy if they get grass or hay, whatever. They doesn't give you as much milk. But if you don't need milk, you don't need to do it cheap. I'm gonna take a phone call here. I'm gonna turn off my mic.